My name is Orsola De Castro, I'm a fashion designer and I'm also the founder and curator of Estethica. Estethica, we founded it in September 2006. Its aim was to bring really the best of sustainable brands into the mainstream, to somehow remove the stigma behind ethical fashion and render it a bit more fashion forward, edgy, directional. And I think we've succeeded. We've had some of our designers that have gone from Estethica straight into New Gen, which is the kind of hottest spot of London Fashion Week. We are the fastest growing initiative of the British Fashion Council.
Here we are at Estethica and we're at the MakePiece.
All our products are made with British wool or mohair or alpaca, including some for our own sheep. So this garment, for instance, is an undyed wool gilet, which is made from my sheep that live in Yorkshire, and I shear them every year. They're a multicoloured flock of Shetland sheep, so when you blend their yarn, their fleeces together, you get this nice brown. You look at it, this is actually a stitch detail. So actually it's a kind of three-dimensional ruching that's created by the way that we knit rather than by anything that's added on afterwards. Some mohair here, which also came from my goats. This is another stitch detail, as you can see. If you look at the back of it, then that's actually a knitted in ripple, and the ripple again creates a really amazing shape. This is an edgeway dress, which is like an overdress that you can wear over jeans or over a slip or over a pair of floating pants. It's knitted in a very fine weight blue-faced Leicester yarn, which is a British sheep. It's a semi-luster sheep. MakePiece, we do as much natural and undyed as we can manage to do. We also do garments which are dyed with ASO-free dyes in the UK, so they have to comply with all the European dyeing standards and the effluent has to be monitored.
My name's Carrie Summers and my company is called Pacachuti, and we were founded in 1992, and we specialise in genuine Panama hats. The fibre for the Panama hats comes from the coast of Ecuador, and it's all sustainable and organic, and it's grown on a plantation which encourages biodiversity in the region. And then the hats are woven by women's cooperatives in Ecuador, and we work with the women in terms of training, health and safety. At the moment we're buying glasses for all of our hat weavers, and we're the first company in the world to be certified fair trade by the World Fair Trade Organisation, and this certifies that every aspect of our business processes and procedures conforms to the highest fair trade and environmental principles.
Also mentioned that you recycle all your water when you dye the hats, because some of these are quite colorful. We have more traditional Panama hats, and then also some here's the traditional ones, and then some very colorful ones over here.
That's right, the water all goes through a series of filtration tanks which have been developed, so very easy for alternative technology which they can manage. The water is all recycled and cleaned and used again within the dyeing process.
That's great. Well, I love these for next year. I think this is going to be the hat to wear.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We started from somewhere in 1997, originally customizing clothes. We became aware of pre-consumer waste, which is effectively the waste that is abandoned by the industry at source, and we've been working with that ever since. And we use the waste of very, very high-end, very well-known designers. We produce all of our collections in an Italian cooperative that helps rehabilitate disabled and disadvantaged people back into work. So we tend to really look at dustbins, if that makes any sense. Our latest collaboration, as you can see, is with Speedo. This is just a mini preview, but it will be pulled from somewhere with Speedo. And again, we're using not just their unsold swimwear, but some of their waste at Speedo. The idea is kind of very hot cocktail wear that you can fall into the swimming pool and then you're still dry when you come out.
That's fun.